Welcome back to Blue Collar Sports. You are here with the 2019 All-Star Game Draft Edition of Blue Collar Sports. I'm your co-host, Seth Newville, joined here with co-host Trevor Brendan, and we are about to do something we did last year. We're going to do our predictions for the All-Star Draft. Takes place tonight. Like we said, it's either going to be before the Celtics-Lakers game or after, before the second game tonight on TNT. So definitely check that out. We're going to do our draft, who we would pick if we were the captains. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to do this here. We did it last year, like you said. NBA All-Star Draft is a great addition, very similar to what they did last year. And now they did do a live show like this last season. A lot of people were upset about that. They are this year. I believe they've already chosen their players. It's going to be a kind of rewind of edition of it tonight on TNT, like you said. But we're going to do our own edition here. And let's get to the rule in the format here. Like we said last segment, LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo are the two captains in this All-Star game. Of course, Seth can't be LeBron, so I'm going to be LeBron James. Can't get better than that. Seth, you're going to be Giannis in this one. And here are the rules. You must pick all the starters first before you can move on to any other players. LeBron will get the first pick for being the leading vote getter. After the starters are picked, we get to the reserves. And Giannis is going to have the first pick for reserves since LeBron had first pick of the starters. So, Seth, you will have first pick of reserves. You got to get through all of the reserves before you get to the next level, which is the legends. And that is between Dirk Nowitzki and Dwayne Wade, which LeBron will have the first pick in that one. So, that is kind of the format here. We have our list of players, and now we're getting ready to go drafting.
Here we go. It's draft day right here again. I am Giannis Antetokounmpo. You are LeBron James. And you are officially on the clock with your first selection. Remember, it is starters first and then reserves.
With the first overall pick, Team LeBron James is going to pick Kevin Durant in the All-Star game. Second best player in the game right now. And you pair him up with LeBron James. Can't get better than that. So Team LeBron will take Kevin Durant, trying to recruit him over to LA too.
I believe you. You were LeBron at first pick last year as well, and you took Durant there.
I believe so. Why wouldn't you?
Hey, he's hard to turn down, that's for sure. I am going to go with my first overall pick, and that is going to be... I'm actually going to take a little bit of a surprise here, but I'm going to go small forward Kawhi Leonard.
Not that big of a surprise to me. I thought that's what I probably would have done there. But Giannis and Kawhi, both in the Eastern Conference, so you stay with the East, so good pick there. So Team Giannis has himself and Kawhi, and LeBron James will pair up with Kevin Durant. And now with his second pick, I think they will pick... It's tough. This is a tough situation here.
I think it's between two guys right now.
And I think Team LeBron is going to go Steph Curry because he's available and he's the best shooter in the game, and he pairs up with his buddy Kevin Durant. So I think LeBron, we know they battled it out with Curry, but they are friends, and I think they'll enjoy playing with each other.
Yeah, I thought it was between two guys. I thought you'd go Curry, so I'm going to take the other guys between probably the favorite for MVP right now. I'm going to go James Harden.
Yeah, not a bad choice there. Team Giannis has himself, Kawhi, and James Harden now, and LeBron went with Durant, Curry, and now it's surprising who we should go with here.
This is a tough one now.
Paul George, of course, a very good player, but we already got LeBron and Durant. We don't need another forward. I'm thinking, I know he's buddies with Kyrie, maybe not, but we're going to go Joel Embiid. We're going to get a big-time center here. We got our shooter in Steph. We got Durant and James. Now we're going to go Joel Embiid for our center.
That one does surprise me, to be honest. So now it's down between four of the starters, Kemba Walker, Kyrie Irving, or Paul George. I got a point guard spot open. Kemba and Kyrie are sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I also have my big guy spot, which I'm going to be with 3 forwards instead of a center. I am going to go with... Paul George. I was debating between Paul George and Kyrie Irving. I am going to go Paul George.
Team Giannis will go Paul George, along with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. And Team LeBron, I got Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid so far. And now there's 2 players available, like you said.
2 Eastern Conference guards.
Two in the Eastern Conference, Kyrie Irving and Kemba Walker. And Team LeBron is going to choose Kyrie Irving. LeBron, Kyrie, we all know they played together, and they're going to repair their relationship in this one.
Yeah, you got 2 former Cavs versus 2... Warriors on your team.
True.
Like that with Embiid, which leaves me with Kemba Walker for my starting point guard spot. To round out our starters, Again, me with Team Giannis. I got Kemba, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you got
Team LeBron has himself, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, and Kyrie Irving for the starters.
Not gonna lie, I do like your starting lineup a little bit more so far. But now I will start with reserves. As you had first pick with starters, I got first pick with reserves. I need some height. I got 3 forwards starting. I'm gonna go Anthony Davis.
Not a bad pick. Of course, it would have been a little awkward to see Anthony Davis on Team LeBron.
Gonna be interesting to see if Giannis doesn't take him first. It means to see what LeBron does.
It absolutely would be to see if he wants to go with that. I think he would choose AD. It's not that they have a bad relationship. It's more of the management and the Pelicans. So I think they're still friends. They would have chosen each other. And now Team LeBron has the first pick for the reserves after your first pick, and I think Team LeBron is going to go Russell Westbrook in this one. If I could choose one player to be a starter in the All-Star game, it would have been Russell Westbrook. And I think pairing him up with a LeBron-led team is going to be fantastic and fireworks. So Russell Westbrook gets to play with his old teammate in Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. A little awkward, but I think it's a very talented team.
I like that pick there. Lots of former relationships over on your team. For my second pick, looking at the reserves here, I'm going to go... I need some more shooting. I got Harden. Kawhi's a decent shooter. Giannis isn't the best shooter. But I'm going to get more shooting. I'm going to get Klay Thompson.
You stole my pick there. I would have loved Klay on my team. Get all the Warriors and get some shooting with Klay.
Yeah, you would have had all 3 of them.
I needed
to get one.
Needed a shooting guard there, but you stole him from me. So Klay Thompson, very good pick for Team Giannis there. Now Team LeBron's making the second pick for the reserves, and I wanted Klay so bad, but you chose him.
Go that route. No Eastern Conference reserves have gone yet.
That's right. We've had 3 chosen already. Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Russell Westbrook. Team LeBron. Very interesting here. But I'm going to surprise people, and I'm going to go Ben Simmons here.
I knew you were going to do that. The King and the Prince, supposedly, is what they call themselves. I thought you might go that route. I was going to mention something about that if you didn't. I was not going to take him, so I'm not too worried about it. Now looking at my pick, I got it down between 2 guys right now. I want to go. It's between a center and a point guard. I'm going to go with the point guard. I don't have a backup point guard yet. I got Klay and Anthony Davis on my bench. Kemba's my only point guard. I know it's All-Star game. You don't really necessarily... Anyone could bring it up. But I am going to go Dame Dolla and Damian Lillard from Portland.
Great pick there. You needed a point guard. I think he was the best point guard available now. And Dame Dolla, I think, definitely deserved to be in the All-Star game, so it's great to see him in there. So good pick for Team Giannis. Team LeBron making their third pick in the reserves. We already got Westbrook and Ben Simmons, 2 point guards. We got our size in Embiid. Maybe we're looking at more size here, but I still want a shooting guard. So it is becoming down to... I think Jokic deserves to be chosen up very high here. But also I'm looking at Bradley Beal as a shooting guard here. But Team LeBron is going to go Bradley Beal. We need shooting.
Bradley Beal.
We need to go small ball, and we're going Bradley Beal for my pick.
3 guards to round out your first 3 reserves. Jokic was the guy I was debating between him or Damian Lillard. I am going to take Jokic now, so I don't have a single big guy in my starting lineup. I guess you could count Giannis as a big guy. But now I got 2 off my bench, Jokic and Anthony Davis. Jokic, I think, should join the MVP conversation. I think he's top 3 for sure right now in my book. Okay. I got Giannis as the MVP right now. I got Harden second, and then I got Jokic as third. Quietly having one of the best seasons I've ever seen.
Yeah, he definitely deserves to be in the conversation as one of the best teams.
They're the 2 seed in the West.
Best teams in the league right now. So it is cool to see him being in that conversation. I think it's very well deserved. Team LeBron's making their next pick, and I think I'm going to go with LaMarcus Aldridge here. Kind of another
surprised me.
Quiet season here for the Spurs, but we all know they dealt Kawhi Leonard, moved on from that. They're kind of reshaping their team, but LaMarcus Aldridge is still their leader. They're fighting their way into the playoffs, and I think they're going to find a way to get in there, and the Spurs are still that quality team that plays the right way, and I think LaMarcus Aldridge is a very great player, and I think he's going to have a good time with LeBron on his team.
Yeah, they're sitting 6th right now in the Western Conference despite DeMar DeRozan being hurt for the majority of the year. They lost their young point guard, Dejounte Murray, still sit 6th. Aldridge is their leader. Pop's still in charge over there. Looking at it, we had 7 Western Conference reserves go, 2 Eastern Conference.
And I have both of those 2 Eastern Conference players.
And you got with Simmons and Beal being the first 2 to go. I am going to take my first one. Maybe surprise some people here, but he is red hot right now. I want more shooting. It's the All-Star Game format. I'm going D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, not a bad pick there. He's going to help your team with some shooting. And like you said, 1 Western Conference reserve available in Karl Anthony Towns. And we got 2, 3, 4 Eastern Conference reserves still left. So 5 players. And Team LeBron's making their next pick. And I think we're going to go... I'm debating between 2 players, but I think we're going to go Blake Griffin. Have some excitement. It's an all-star game. We already have our shooting. We're good. We got our guards. Let's get some more size in Griffin. He's having a very good season in Detroit. Moving on from the Clipper era, and we're going to throw some lobs to Griffin.
Yeah, he's kind of a guy that's gone under the radar ever since leaving LA. Obviously, Detroit, tough place to really put your name out there, but they've been struggling lately, but definitely not because of Blake Griffin. He's been playing great ball. Good to see him go. I need one more guard spot, a couple more bigs. Towns is still sitting there. I like my bigs on my bench, though. I'm debating between Lowry or Middleton here. I just got 2 point guards. I'm going to go Middleton in his first All-Star game.
That's the pick I wanted. So you chose him. Not good to see that, but that's a very good pick. He's going to show a lot of great defense on the All-Star game, I think. And he's going to have that energy, and he's going to be very excited to be in his first All-Star game.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch him, that's for sure.
Now it's down to 3 players left in the All-Star reserves. Kyle Lowry, Nikola Vucevic, and Karl Anthony Towns are left. We already got point guards
to see Lowry there
on Team LeBron. And so I already got center too, but we're going to go Karl Anthony Towns. We need another young guy with some height, and I think he'll fit well with Team LeBron.
Well, you're going to have another center coming your way, because I am going to take Kyle Lowry to round out my guard spots on my bench, which leaves you with Vucevic.
And the last pick in the reserves, Nikola Vucevic for Team LeBron. And I'm getting a lot of big guys and a lot of guards. So very interesting team I have up right now.
And we'll cover the teams once we finish watching this completely. We are now down to the final 2 picks, the new edition of the All-Star Game. The honorary guests, Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki. I have a feeling I know which direction LeBron's going to go with this one, but take your pick.
Yeah, I want to beat Team LeBron. If I didn't choose Dwayne Wade here for the Legends category, he should be the first pick off the board for the Legends. And, of course, LeBron and Dwayne. In Dwayne's final All-Star game, gets to play with his teammate, former Miami Heat player. And I think it's a good pick there. And I like what the NBA did, adding Dirk and Dwayne in this one.
Which leaves Dirk Nowitzki with Giannis Antetokounmpo, which rounds out our rosters. Again, I was playing Team Giannis. You were playing Team LeBron. We'll each go over our rosters here. We'll have a pull-off for you on our Twitter. If you're watching it here, check it out. Vote on it, who you think would win in this All-Star game. My starting lineup, point guard Kemba Walker, shooting guard James Harden, small forward Kawhi Leonard, power forward Paul George, center Giannis Antetokounmpo. To round out my bench, I got 3 point guards, Damian Lillard, D'Angelo Russell, Kyle Lowry. I got a shooting guard, 2 shooting guards / small forwards with Klay Thompson and Chris Middleton. Another forward in Dirk Nowitzki. Going to be fun to have him in there. And my big guys off the bench, which I need because I don't have any big guys in my starting lineup, Anthony Davis and Nikola Jokic.
Team LeBron has himself with the other starters in Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, and Kyrie Irving as the starters. Great lineup there. Then we get to the reserves with Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal, Marcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin, Karl Anthony Towns, and Nikola Vucevic. And, of course, we got Dwayne Wade rounding out the team. So early we went we got the best players available in LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, and Kyrie Irving. Great starting 5. Then we went guards early in Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons, and Bradley Beal. And then after that, we went big forwards and centers in Aldridge, Griffin, Towns, and Vucevic. And, of course, we had to have Dwayne Wade on Team LeBron.
Gonna be fun to watch. That's our predictions. Let us know who you would have chosen, what mistakes you think we made. We love to hear, and which team you think is better. But that rounds out our All-Star draft for the NBA season 2019 edition, the second ever edition. This is the 98th airing of our show. It is 3 o'clock right now, which means we are heading to break, but we still got a whole nother hour with you guys today. So stay tuned. We got some NFL, and of course, we got our debate coming up.
We'll be
Gonna be a
right
great
back.
second hour.